Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe. A very, very important and serious movie. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 9. The ebook is out. Trade is a-coming. Somehow, Mike Judge weaves the tale of Beavis and Butthead leaving the planet. Probably by accident. Probably all a dream. And doing very stupid things. And here they are. I guess they get sucked in a black hole at the end. End up in another universe. Oh, maybe this is how... Okay. This is how they explain how they end up in a modern day. Ah, okay. Yeah, all right. I could see that. Interesting. Yeah, and they don't even realize. They don't even realize. They end up in jail. And then they, I don't know, these are like Martian versions of them, I guess. So, yeah, sign me up. This is a great opportunity, too. If they end up in the future, you know, they're really from the 90s. If they end up in the future, then it's like they could commit all sorts of heinous crimes before they leave. It'll be great. I love Beavis and Butthead. I mean, Mike, streaming June 23rd. It's only on Paramount Plus, though. You're really making me annoyed that I don't have Paramount Plus now. Because you got this and you got the South Park specials, which I haven't seen. I might have to go over to somebody's house and watch them. I really don't want to buy Paramount Plus to buy one thing. I assume at some point you'll be able to just buy them somewhere. Like on Amazon Prime probably has them. But this looks good. I mean, it's Beavis and Butthead. You either like it or you don't. It's stupid. And I think he bills it as the stupidest sci-fi movie ever made. Probably true. So first act establishes them in the 90s doing what they do, you know, being idiots. And then I'm gonna guess their school takes them to like space camp, and that's how they accidentally get involved with the space program. And then they're so stupid they end up somehow on the tarmac setting off the space shuttle in the 90s, back when we had a space shuttle. We don't even have the shuttle anymore. I don't think we have a shuttle anymore. Anyhow, they end up in space. They end up sucked through a black hole that drops them in 2022 somehow. And then they think they're on an alien planet at first, but they're so stupid it doesn't even matter. So like the first act will be in the 90s, and then I'm gonna guess, yeah, probably the first act takes place in the past. The second act is they get catapulted to the 2022s, and I don't know, he'll have some hook about maybe they're trying to get home. I don't know, they never really establish what Beavis and Butthead's house is about, other than I think they're both abandoned, right? They're both abandoned kids, something like that. And there is a glimpse of future Beavis and Butthead in it, so maybe they somehow get back to the past at the end. Doesn't really matter what happens as long as it's funny. That's the beauty of comedy. If you do the comedy right, most of the stuff just doesn't matter. As long as it's funny, as long as you're laughing all the way through, who cares? So, I don't know about future Beavis and Butthead. I don't know what that's about. Maybe they go to the future and then their future selves save them and send them back to the past, and so they could be part of the future. I don't know. But they're so stupid, they end up killing themselves, essentially, the future Beavis and Butthead. Something stupid like that. I'm all about it. I'm all in. Love Beavis and Butthead. They, you know, as I said in the previous video, my understanding is they tried to get rid of Mike Judge. They replaced his voice because I think MTV owned them. And then there was such an uproar, they were forced to bring him back. And so Mike I assume, has a fair amount of control over his creation. So, and yeah, so good stuff. Good stuff. We need more laughs. And Beavis and Butthead. The first movie was great. If you haven't seen the first movie, it's totally good, totally rock solid. And they have a character in it who's basically Hank Hill. He's not really, but he sounds just like him. It's like his Mike Judge's Texas voice. It's basically his Hank Hill voice. So it'll be interesting to see if they do throw Hank Hill and the other characters in here at some point. Be cool. I would like to see that crossover, And Hank Hill's coming back, by the way. They're developing King of the Hill like 20 years later with Bobby as an adult and everything. So that should be very interesting if they pull it off. All right, good. A lot of good movies and things coming out today. It's a banner day. I'm gonna upvote this too. That's 2 upvotes in one day. What is happening? All right, that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more base takes. There's a Hollywoke hot take, a very long one, all about the Johnny Depp thing and everything else. And of course your news blast, which I'm going to tape now. So we'll see you